Well, hello again, y'all. I kind of figured that, yeah, let's face it, I'm not around as much as I used to be, and if I can make something work in and around where I am, um, why not? Let's just go ahead and move that out of the way. Yeah. There we go. Shuffle this way a little bit. Yep, that's pretty clear. Other than that, phone Ethernet jack over there. Pay no attention to that. So, I figured, today I would cover something that I haven't necessarily covered in any of my other videos, but it's still pretty pertinent to the working man's way of life, which are boots. Now, I have owned me plenty of boots in my time, from Hawthorns, Ariats, Double H's, Justins, Tony Lamas, muck boots. Granted, this isn't a muck boot. Don't think that this is a muck boot. What's the word I'm looking for? Alternative, because it's not. It's more of like a Ariat. Justin. Anyway, it's been a good boot, and I have wore the shit out of it. If I had worn a pedometer, I could tell you how much I have actually walked in it. But it's also one of those things that I never really thought I would be happy about owning. And buying my first pair, I'm sold for life on these things. And that is, yep, these right here. They are the Redbacks. They're made in Australia. They're boots from down under. Boots from down under. The Romeos. I know they make lace-ups and stuff. I was a big fan of... I can't do lace-ups anymore. My ankles hurt too much when I lace them up and I'm driving. Putting that pressure on them, I just can't do it no more. And so I switched to cowboy boots. My problem is with most working cowboy boots, they only last about 6 months, and I've had these for almost a year, and I am incredibly surprised how well they have held up. So, they do not come with this. This is an added thing, and you can get a pair of two of them for like, I don't know, $20, if that. And it comes with the glue, and you glue them on there. And I know that they have that KD shield that you scratch the shit out of the toe of your boot with fucking sandpaper, and then you glue, or you put the Kevlar shit on it, and that works a little bit. And I will say, just doing this has actually, like, yeah, you could see some scratching in the boot there. But the fact that it has not broken apart here, which is where my Ariats, the Ariats work hogs that I usually buy, that's where they split, is generally up here. Or the toe of the boot fucking just out here. And they're incredibly comfy. I now live the Romeo lifestyle, even though I do enjoy wearing a good pair of dress cowboy boots. I've oiled them once, and it's winter now, and they're very wet, and my feet got wet, and I know that I need to oil them again. And when I got them, I normally wear a... the thing about it is the sizing's weird, so it says 13 on them, which is what I normally wear in the American size. But when I got these, it was like, oh yeah, these are a 13 wide, but that's an Australian size, but in American it's 14 wide. And again, it goes, it really depends on the manufacturer of the boot, that each boot fits different, and you might have different opinions on each boot. And I'll get to that. I will say that initially when I got these, they seemed super big, and I wasn't quite sure how I liked them. And the more and more I wore them, these became my everyday work boot, my everyday out of the house boot. I wear these things like clockwork. I don't know how many miles I've put on these boots, and they have held up amazingly well. And I can't recommend them enough. So yeah, these are composite toe, and therefore I got the little stubby thing that goes on here, and yeah, it's kind of starting to come off, which sucks. But it's not like you can't put adhesive on here, and I'm not gonna lie, that's the first time I actually peeled them away. It was like, oh yeah, that was just as much of a shock to me as anybody else. This side is still pretty sturdy. The top's still pretty sturdy. You can see that there's some scuffs and kicks and nicks and everything else. And I have only treated these with Obanoffs once. And if you ever have a pair of boots and you don't know what to treat them with, I recommend Obanoffs beeswax treatment. It's pretty great, but these have become, they are comfortable as hell, and they stretch, obviously, because they've got this little stretchy bit here. And oh man, I can't tell you how much I love these boots. They fit on super easy. I mean, really, all I have to do to put them on in the morning is grab this loop and they're on my foot. It's pretty great. Move my deodorant in this. Yep, there we go. Oh shit, I got it in the shot again. No worries. So the other thing that's cool about them is this is it's a slip resistant sole, and I don't think I've worn even a millimeter off of this since when I first bought them. And as a daily wear boot, that's pretty damn impressive, because if these were Ariat, it'd be gone by now. And you can, I mean, it's just, they're so good, they're so comfortable. I've worn them out to the point where I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Oh wait, I think it might be removable. Yep, it is. So, to give you an idea, yeah, damn, that's pretty bad. And I've been thinking about replacing the soles, and this is the first time I rolled them out. But there is a super squishy part in the heel, and as you can see, it is not worn through. And where you can see the heaviest part of my foot, which is right there on the front ball, has totally worn through, followed by here, and then where my big toe sits, and then this. But I will say, even, man, that is super gross. I can't believe I just pulled that out and showed everybody. Oh boy, even with this giant hole in this kind of starting hole, yeah, there's just a little piece of fabric there. Sorry, I've had a cold. These are still some of the most comfortable shoes I've ever owned. And again, this is the first time I pulled the sole out. I didn't even realize that this was here. So, just to give you an idea, apparently the sole doesn't even matter other than cushioning, because yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and shove that back in here, and we're just going to pretend that, hopefully I can get it back in there the right way. Yeah, no, of course. That was factory stuff. That was literally the first time I pulled them out, and I'm going to need 2 hands to do that. But I will say, the Redback boot, which is what this is, Redback, rawr, from Australia. It is a solid work boot. It's incredibly comfortable. It is incredibly pliable. And yeah, I've pretty much given up. I've pretty much given up cowboy boots. I'm now living the Romeo boot style lifestyle. So, for what that's worth, you might give them a try. I mean, they're like $200, but damn, if they're not the best, the most comfortable boots I've ever owned, and of course you can get them in safety toe, you can get them in non-safety toe, you get them lace up. I don't know how the lace ups are because I've never owned some, but if they're anything like this, then goddamn, that's going to be one hell of a boot. So, just a little bit different than the tools that I've been showing. So, granted, when you're a mechanic, anything you use every day is a tool. Man, that's deep. That should apply to anything in life. Anything you use any part of the day, that's a tool. Anyway, this has been This Old Bitch, and I hope you enjoyed this. We'll talk to you next time. Thanks, bye.